Well, cheers, because
Check 1, 2.
it's been how long since we've wanted to start this?
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that already? You're doing it again? Why are you recording without me being ready?
It's called post-record. No, pre-record. So you capture the beginning of it, and then there's a possibility we can use it.
Oh, there'll be like a nugget, like, oh, he went and forgot his beer. All right, yeah. No.
I got to make you look like a fool somehow.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To doing something that we've never done before. Well, I've done it before, but...
Something that we've been talking about for over a decade.
Yeah, probably. Doing some sort of entertainment together, which we've done... Which camera am I looking at? You got fucking so many cameras, dude. Holy, it's like a goddamn casting couch episode. But, yeah, no, we've been planning on doing something together for a long time other than music. And this is it, so...
Welcome to episode 0 of Two Dads with Dead Dads. We're calling this episode 0 because we're just kind of like tinkering with things. This is the first time I'm getting a running setup going. And, you know, as we were saying, Doug and I were kind of trying to do well, more so Doug wanted to do a podcast for over 10 years. And I'm just kind of along for the ride.
I need a cough. I need a cough button. They have. It's like that's their thing. I watch a lot of podcasts and shows and shit. It's a thing where like or radio. If they're coughing, there's a cough button. You literally hit it. So I need that.
Yeah, we're
list.
working on it. As
Put
you
it
can
on the
see,
list.
we don't have a producer or anything, so I'm doing this. It's going to be a shit show, probably. I mean, we're not trying to make money or anything. So,
Well,
from my little podcast experience, I know if you swear within the first 5 minutes, it cuts monetization. So, it.
yeah,
That's right.
we're gonna need to rely on you.
Oh, see, I got to get used to the cuts.
Yeah,
I don't know when you're looking
All
at
right,
cameras.
I'll look
and
at that
shit.
one. We gotta get. That's when we're gonna rely on you to share, like, smash those subscribe buttons because you know what? Without you guys, we'd be absolutely nothing. It took thousands of you guys to tell us to do this for us to finally get off our ass and do it, and we really appreciate that. So thank you.
And you're probably wondering, why would you name this podcast Two Dads with Dead Dads? Well, that's something we're going to save for episode 1. You'll find out why in episode 1.
That was my note, dude. That was my note. It said, I didn't take very many notes, but I took a note and it said, intro podcast name. We don't want to give it away. I was like, what the fuck did that mean?
I remember telling you that when we were sitting in Leone's. Because we were shooting the shit, having a couple beers and just laughing, which is basically all we do with all these ideas. I mean, how many podcast ideas have we had since like us initially starting to talk about this like 10 years ago?
We did try one. I thought it was so clever. Playing chess, because we both like playing chess and we both like whiskey. We both like music. So you had the idea, I think, to play classical music while we played chess, but also drink whiskey, but also talk shit on each other while playing chess. And it was going to be called Get Off My Pawn, which I was like so proud of that. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, that was
idiots that can't figure it out.
That was definitely a good idea. And then we tried to play chess and just have a conversation. And it didn't work at all because we're both kind of like competitive and we want to like win.
Right.
So like for us to talk shit and
while drinking and like trying to concentrate on chess, which is a pain in the ass anyway. We're not like we're close to genius. We're like not like genius. So yeah, I'm only like a move ahead where you're supposed to be 3 or 4 probably. I do have many chessboards, so we can probably do that once if the people say I'd
say that would be a special episode. Maybe our 5th episode anniversary if we make it that far, because who even knows if we're gonna keep it up where we do this at least once a week. I know for a fact that I have no time to keep the ball rolling and like try and like, you know, keep the engagement of the algorithm and all that nonsense. So
luckily I put a lot of money in and I actually have an AI Chaz. So I'm going to actually have him. Yeah, he doesn't know this. So I have a mannequin coming it was hard to find like the right size because he used to be big. Now he's like not big, so it's hard to find the right size. But then I have like an AI mouth that moves, and then I just need to get his voice and program it. So for when he's not here, we'll have that. That was a fucking terrible run-on joke that just didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're really doing with this. I mean, we've had so many ideas. I know we can connect the TV because we were talking about watching YouTube videos and doing reaction videos and shit like that. So
just to get money. Like, that's just to get views and money because we need buzzword. You know more about it than I do, but algorithm and buzzwords. So, like, for instance, Eminem just came out with a new album today. And to get the Two Dads with Dead Dads podcast off to a flying start, if we just reviewed the whole album and put it up there, we'd get probably thousands of views. But we're stupid and we won't do it. We definitely won't do it.
I mean, yeah, and also since it did come out today, and we have like we don't have YouTube, we have no accounts set up. So for us to like make this episode, for me to put everything together and give it back to you and to upload everywhere in time, it's possible. I mean, but
by the time we upload it, they're like, that album's been out for 6 months. Nobody cares. But yeah, well, hold on. About that, we talked about it a little bit today because it came out, and I was excited about it because I don't get excited for albums very much. But one of my friends posted, hey, it was lyrics from the album, and it had the little thing basically saying it was a quote from The Death of Slim Shady. And I was like, oh, shit, that came out. I have an hour-and-a-half drive today, so why the fuck? I'll listen to the whole thing. So I did. And we were talking about it a little bit, and you were saying that some of the kids hate it now, or kids don't like it.
Oh yeah, the youth.
Because you're fucking dumb. You don't understand. Okay, you don't have life experience yet. So when you get life experience and you've lived through, first off, the birth of Slim Shady. Christ, I was 16. When did he come out? 98?
Yeah, I think Slim Shady.
98, 99 or something like that.
Yeah, 98,
it was right around
99.
Limp Bizkit and all those guys. So, yeah, it was like 98, 99. So, yeah, I'm like 16, 17 years old. And I loved Slim Shady. Like, loved it. So, I was all about it. I think his music has been good all throughout. I think he's one of the best. But he's very creative. And just that alone speaks volumes. Because these kids these days, they only like the mumble bullshit, it has to make those stupid fucking noises I hate. And it's just got to be trash lyrics. And at least he is hiding stuff in there. And for somebody that's watched him for a long time, it's like, oh, shit. He's tying everything back together. And it's cool. So, anyway.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Bringing up something, like from back then and how much you love it, kind of reminds me of my dad. And I... Gotcha.
Damn it. Fucker.
Rest in peace, Dad.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, so, I mean, I thought episode 0 would be more so of just like...
Wait, what year did your dad die?
Are we going to get into that? I'm saving that for episode 1 because we have to talk to the people about why we're naming the show. You're giving away spoilers, dude.
Damn it. My bad.
Oh, shit, I forgot to mute my cell phone. This is what happens when you just start recording with no plan or execution or anything.
I have notes.
Oh, that's right.
Except when I take notes, here's a joke, or not a joke. Here's some notes that I take. I need to start writing shit out. Like, I wrote O. Look, I just wrote O. O-H. I have no idea what that meant. That was yesterday, and I have no idea why I put that in there. New note. There was nothing in there.
You know what I did just realize because I'm in
there...
in charge of the camera is I have the opportunity to switch to myself laughing, knowing that I'm actually laughing at something, but I get to show on the video that I'm laughing by pressing a button. So it's like a stupid thing on my mind that I have to do. I don't want to be in charge of this. Who wants to do this so I don't have to?
Can I really quick? Just I saw this note and I'm like, dude, I don't know what I was talking about. I have one that just says WAA, W-A-A. I guess I'm like trying probably to either type out a joke or something, but I wrote this too.
How do you start a joke with O? That's it.
I have no idea. I wrote this. Somebody might, like Wes might have typed it in. I don't know, my kid, but I put this. I put, it feels a little weird drinking it from a can, but it's pretty good. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
It kind of seems like you, when people do talk to text and you accidentally had it on and it just saved it as a note.
Is that a thing?
I mean, I do talk to text
No,
sometimes.
but I do actually write myself notes. Like, I have a bunch of notes, so I do actually write notes. But then I just write the dumbest shit. I can't figure out what the hell I'm even talking about. Sometimes I'll like have a premise for a song I want to write or something, and I write like cookie idea, and I'm like, well, that makes sense at the time, but I'm thinking it'll trigger it later, but it clearly does not work. Anyway, this is horrible.
I mean, obviously, yeah, because if you just have a bunch of notes that say one word, God. Oh yeah, we're getting far.
That's funny you said that. Actually, that reminds me of my dad as well. We're not talking about that yet, but we're gonna get to it.
Yeah, so I feel like, I mean, everybody who is gonna watch knows us, but like your friends kind of know me, my friends kind of know you. Mm-hmm. So like, I guess we can kind of talk about ourselves for a little bit, just to kind of, you know, this is us. This is what we're trying to do. And then I kind of want to talk about some of the other stupid, like, because Doug and I, we talk every single day on Facebook Messenger. And not just text, it's voice messages. And since Doug drives all day, and I used to drive a lot more before I had a kid, it's just constantly like I'll see a message from Doug, I'll start to respond, and it's like I'm like, oh good, I have a whole, and he's like, oh, that reminds me of this time, and I'm just like trying to remember everything, and we respond differently, but yeah. Anyway, my name's Chaz. I'm a self-employed videographer. Doug and I have been friends for God knows how long, and as he said before, we've done music before, we've done various projects. He wants to start a hardcore band with me. I wish I had the time and the motivation to write more hardcore songs, but I did write the theme song to this thing, and it actually inspired me to write more music with him. So that is kind of exciting. Your melody that you came up with, I sing it every fucking day.
It turned out so good. I'm excited. So yeah, you'll see that in the first episode, I think. But yeah, he sent me this thing. He's like, I've been trying to get him to write more music with me, like, forever. And he's like, oh, by the way, now I'm in a deathcore band. Guess who's doing vocals? And I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna be me. Yeah, this guy Frankie. I'm like, fuck. I love Frankie, but I'm like, God damn it, I want it to be me. Like, I want to work with him again. But now we had so much fun playing shows when we played in a band called From This We Rise, which I should upload that shit. I have an account. I should upload that shit to Spotify just to have it on there.
I've been thinking about that.
I mean, some good songs for real. We actually
I've been thinking about I've thought about like recovering Origins, because it's still to this day, even though I've been in various other bands, Illustrium is still one of my favorite projects. But like that song, that band was like the most fun time I've ever had, because it was a time in our lives when we were like young, trying to make it, trying to be rock stars and shit like that. And
for sure,
like I literally. Like I remember when we played the Chimera show, I was hustling, selling tickets, because I think we had to sell 100 tickets, and we surpassed that. I went to the mall. I was hitting a Hot Topic. I went everywhere because I'm like, Chimera is one of my favorite bands.
I bought 50 tickets. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I did do that a lot. It's fucking so dumb, these pay-to-play shows, but you had to do it back in the day. Like, you had to.
I mean, you still kind of have to do it, but like, I'm too old to do that shit nowadays. I'm just in a band just to have fun and drink beer, and you know, it's like my dad's night out kind of thing, you know.
Speaking of dads, no, I'm kidding. So we had some of the best times though, for real. Like, we had played so many shows, and the shows were fun. But as he was saying, like, we were taking it serious, but none of us took it serious. So like, we had a bunch of time. Practices were all laughing all the time. Our shows, even, like, I'm an idiot, so I would always do dumb shit on stage, and they didn't care, and I always love that. Because most metal bands, you got to be like, no smiling. We're being super serious. We're super heavy. It's gay if you're happy. Like, so I don't do all that shit. I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna have fun with it. People liked that, dude. How many? Do you have people tell you that too? Like, people used to be like, "Oh, dude, that's so much fun!" Like,
I remember
This is all about how good we are, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, all you guys doing it the right way, you guys are fucking idiots. We made it. Not at all.
I remember when we played Launchfest, and there was some dude who came up to me, and he told me, me fat, long dreads, like just party animal back then. One of my, the launch conference video I made, Drunk Edition, where we did some of the stupidest shit. Yeah, the dude came up to me. He was like, I'm just so happy to hear a band that doesn't sound like everybody else. You guys are like just trying to play breakdowns and shit like that, which like it was that for me back then was a huge compliment. I mean, because
we're from Lancaster, so we played out of Lancaster, so we practiced a little closer to our house. But long story short, anyway, location-wise, we were saying we were a Lancaster band. So you had your August Burns Red, your Texas in July's, your this or the like a lot of those bands had a very similar style, the fast breakdowns, right? It was like breakdown, but like fast and good. They were all good. So that's the weird thing is we all had to play with those bands, but we didn't have that style. So we were kind of an outlier. We were definitely unique. And we were playing progressive metal. Like, nobody.
Progressive metalcore. Get it right, bro.
I don't fucking know. I hate the genre shit. I can't even stand to talk about it. No, they're a bit thrashy. I'm like, fucking stuck. Who cares? Stop it. Yeah, we also don't want to make this a heavy metal podcast because nobody gives a shit about music, clearly, because I'll share stuff and they're like, oh, cool. 12 plays.
Why don't you tell the people who you are and what your profession is? Because that's more important, right?
Oh, yeah, my bad. So, yeah, my name is Doug. What's up? And I've been doing heating and air conditioning shit for 23 years, which is way too long. I was doing that while trying to get famous as a rock star in bands even previous to his. I was in a decently sized band. I'm not decently sized. I was in a band that was fairly popular back in the day. And I used to have to go to shows, leave the fucking show. We played a show with This or the Apocalypse. We were like playing with them. They were headlining, and then I played the set, and I couldn't even stay to watch their set because I had to go back to work. And I was like a Saturday. So yeah, I've like been doing heating and air shit forever. It's terrible. I hate it. I don't enjoy it. But
it sounds like
sounds
like your life sucks, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, no. I just enjoy making people laugh. I love doing that. It's like one of my favorite things. And if this can help do that, that's one of the reasons I want to do this shit. So I've told him for however many years we've been trying to do. So we did Fat and Thin, a fake rap project. We do all types of shit, and it's all to like make people laugh and to make ourselves laugh.
It's mostly to make me laugh, me and you laugh, because it's basically. That's really, I mean, nowadays, like pushing anything online because everyone's trying to be a podcaster, everyone's trying to make music. You can't reach anybody because of the fucking algorithm online. But like, I don't care because if it makes me happy and makes me laugh, if it makes you laugh, like that's all that really matters to me.
This is gonna sound so dumb and pretentious. I fucking hate that I'm even gonna say this, but it's like it's a creative outlet. People like us. Dude. Fuck off. See, I knew he was going to be...
God, you're so corny.
But it's seriously... So I've said this before. Like, if I sit there and play dumb spoof songs to myself, I'll sit with an acoustic guitar and I could barely play a fucking song. Like, I don't know hardly any lyrics to any songs because my whole life I was influenced by Weird Al and like I always just change the lyrics of shit and everything. So I can sit there and just make a song to myself and I'll just be like... I'll have a drink or whatever and be like play and I'll just make up dumb songs. Never record them, never nothing. And I'll just I'm like, oh, that's funny. Oh, it's a creative, it for real is. It's like, it's got to get out of you one way or the other, right? So like if you have I'm assuming, I don't even think we talked about this, but thought process, the amount of like dumb shit I think all day long, and we know because we talk to each other all day, like messenger wise, like we'll just start speaking ideas from the hip, right? And some of them are fucking great, and then we just won't do anything. It's crazy. But,
dude, the millions. I mean, still one of my favorite ideas ever was the white trash tees.
Dude, I told people about that. So one of my guys, I'm on a bowling team.
Oh yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah, but yeah. So I was talking to a guy there, and he goes, "I still think you should do that white trash tees idea." And I was like, "Damn, that was a good one."
Yeah, dude. I mean, because you and I, again, to make each other laugh, we send each other really stupid shit that we see. And most of it is like I was born in July, the fifth moon with my bitch on the side. Like those stupid shirts that are like so specific and redneck. And
It's American flag. Don't even look at me because the last guy that looked at me, he ain't walk no more. And it's shit like that. It's like, dude, fucking calm down. Like dial it down a notch or whatever. There was a guy at the bowling alley. I don't see him anymore because I used to bowl Fridays, which is a fucking bummer. Don't do that. And he was there every week with a new shirt. And a lot of them have like Jesus Christ on them and stuff. So it's like Jesus. And it's just like Jesus looking at you like all like ripped and pissed. And he's like, you're a fucking snowflake if you don't love Jesus. And I'm like, Jesus, oh my God, dude. Like, calm down.
well, I know. I mean, we would hang out at Leone's because it's the spot around here.
Nice
You
little pizza bar.
gotta have the note of all the ideas we came up with because some of them were fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I do actually. Do you have time to kill while I find it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hold on. Well, no, yeah, do that.
Well, if you sift past the ow, oof messages, you can probably find it.
I'll find it. Search white trash tees.
Yeah, so
There we go. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that was easy.
So whitetrashtees.com. And we type up a bunch of shit, right?
By the way, if anyone starts this, we get a percentage because we're too lazy to do it. And we're just saying this right now. You saw it here first on TDWDD.
I'm going to forget because, again, my notes are shit. So I'm going to forget what some of these mean. I just have beer. I have beer written down. Like, dude, it's my notes.
Oh, it's probably just because it's white trash. It's just beer. Just
Right.
beer with a pitcher of beer.
So the very first one I thought of was we were taking turns kind of firing back and forth. So the very first one I thought of, which I thought was a great idea, I do think it would sell, would be a deer stand on a t-shirt, and it says, I'm home, deer, but deer is D-E-E-R. See? That's a good one. Like, honey, I'm home. Like, I'm home, deer. And just a deer stand. Fucking, you know how many people would buy that shit? For like $25.
Well, it's more so. It's not even like them buying it. It's them scrolling online and going,
Right.
honey, come here. Look what I just found.
right.
And then she
Like,
goes,
oh shit, he found deer, like
that'll be a good
deer.
birthday present for him. Oh, Clarence, go get the debit card. We gotta go get the shirt.
It would also be like, oh, I could get this for my son. Like, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Another one was drain the snake, and you did this one for sure. Drain the snake and fuel the tank.
Oh, gee. I don't even remember that one.
I put lots of flames because like all these shirts have to have flames all over them, dude. Like even the fucking deer stand could be on fire. Like it doesn't matter.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fire sells, dude.
I put beer, drinking shit, skulls, trucks, motorcycles. One that said, I don't know who came up with this one. I forget. One is, it's in quotes. It just says, I got this at a yard sale.
Oh, that was definitely you.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all. God damn it. I think
No, that's a good. I think that's a good one. It's still in the brand of white trash.
Yeah, I got this at a yard sale.
Well, how about now? I'm going to add on to it. You could put an arrow, and it could stand next to the wife and say, "I got this at a yard sale."
See, that's funny.
See, we're rebranding. We're adding ideas. All right, keep it going. What else we got?
So, an issue with this is, I don't know if I talked to you about this, but you can't say white. You can't like, what's it called? Promote it on Facebook because you can't say white trash on Facebook. If you say white trash, it flags you. I got suspended for 30 days for saying white trash. I said it was a news story or something like that, and it was some like hick guy or something, and camera, and it was like, do the close up one. So yeah, it was like a white trash guy, and all I wrote was, why do all white trash people look alike? And it was like, bam, 30 days next. I was like, holy shit! So you can't say white trash.
I wonder if you can go old school and put like because I used to be I used to be really big
white trash.
internet, big white trash guy. Internet gamer, online gamer, and I would shit talk constantly. So, for certain words that I won't repeat because I'm not trying to cancel myself on episode 0, you replace letters with numbers, and you could put WH1.
Are you talking about like F4 4G.
I mean, I'm not saying what I said.
You came up with this one for sure, because I remember this. Citizen in the streets.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Citizen in the streets. Rebel.
Rebel in the sheets? Yeah, that's right.
Citizen in the streets, rebel in the streets. And in parentheses, it says,
bro.
In the parentheses, it says American flag up top with a rebel flag below.
Oh, yeah. Because
that could be
it would be a
every
split shirt.
That could be every shirt.
So we got the American flag, rebel flag, and flames. Every single shirt.
I just read the next one and made me laugh. Take my guns, I take your life. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's not the one I laughed at. Born, the number 2. Born to fight and born, the number 2. Fly. Born to fight and born to fly. And it has an eagle and a motorcycle on the front. With probably should have fists or something too, right?
Well, you need flames too. I mean, obviously.
Oh shit! Sorry. Born to fight and born to fly with an eagle and motorcycle on the front. On the back, it has scratch marks from the eagle.
Oh, I remember that.
You can't go wrong with that shit. Anything that's like tearing the shirt open, that's white trash.
That's
shit,
prime right there, brother. Yeah, that's man. Prime.
Another last one I have listed on this one was I love to crank my hog. But it's a Grim Reaper pointing at a Harley Davidson. That's still fucking funny, dude. Dude, that's a good one.
Oh my God, that's so good.
I love to crank my... I don't know. Do you remember saying that? I don't remember saying it. One of us did. I love to crank my hog, and it's a
that
Grim
was
Reaper
probably like 2 or 3 beers deep at that
right.
point, and we were just having a good time at
well,
Leone's.
Also, him and I will work pretty well together. Like this is the first time we've ever done this shit, so this might not be smooth. But
well, it's technically the first time it actually worked, because the first time we tried was on Skype when Skype was a thing, and we did a test the day before we were gonna actually do it. I'll never forget this because I was living in my hot ass apartment in Birdsboro.
Wait, I don't remember this. I thought you were talking about the one recently. The Zoom thing.
No.
Skype?
That was the second time. Oh no, we did a Zoom one. Okay, so then this is the third time we've tried, actually physically tried to sit down and do this.
Technically fourth, because we did try here.
Okay, yeah, so 4.
But it didn't work. The very first thing you had was I fucking got up on this chair and I ripped ass right into this microphone that I'm now talking into. It didn't work.
So the first time was Skype when I was living in Birdsboro, and we did a test run. There's a picture, because it was you were on your couch in Baltimore, and Tisha took a picture of us, like you sitting there and me, and she posted it. It comes up on my memories every now and then.
I don't even remember.
I should actually look for it. But yeah, we did a test run. And the next day I came home from work. I remember I got so excited, and I went up to like the super hot part of my apartment, because it was like the quiet area, and for some reason I couldn't connect to Skype. And from then on, like we just
like fuck it, it is not meant to be.
I think it was like I couldn't connect to Skype, and then my mic wouldn't work, and then it was just problem after problem after problem.
But now look at us. We have a 3-camera shoot with fucking... Hold on, give me 1 second. Look at this shit. Yo. Hell yeah.
You're not going to be able to get that over there?
Anyway, we got all these...
Put it on your phone. All right, so part of this podcast was like trying to get me... Because I'm a video guy, and I'm not trying to edit everything because I have so much shit going on. But so we got this whole streaming thing that I got set up. But what I'm going to do... Oh, hold on. You can't see that. Just see, he doesn't understand video. Record it, and while I'm talking, I'm gonna record this with your phone. Send me the video, and then. So I'm gonna edit over his clip of him recording this. So it's gonna be one of those kind of things where I'm just gonna stream this shit. In the future, it's gonna work out where.
What's playing on the TV? Is it Hollywood Undead?
Probably.
It's terrible, whatever.
That's basically it. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible so I can just come over and we can just laugh, and then I'll edit that on top. So you can see his $20 light setup, and then my $8,000 to $10,000 camera setup in front of
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, those lights were like $80. They're nice. I think
They work. They work.
They're fine.
There's better lights out there, but because this is so like whatever kind of thing.
Right.
Who cares? So anyway, I feel like that's a good episode 0. This is starting to get really hot on my crotch, so maybe that'll be the indication of when we stop, because we don't really know when
your nuts start singeing.
Yeah, when I'm like, oh shit, I'm sweating here. When we were talking about 30 minutes to an hour. It's not going to be a set like.
But go back to me. What did I say? What did I say?
You said shorter to better because people's attention spans are fucking terrible.
Which is true, but 20 minutes is what's recommended because I'm listening to an audiobook about how to create a great podcast.
Do you want to guess how long? Do you want to guess how long this episode is?
Oh yeah.
Find out when it's uploaded.